Congratulations. You've just completed your standards-based lesson plan that is now developmentally appropriate for each of your students and is based upon 4 major learning theories. And that means that the students, when they do your lesson, should all be engaged. But what if they're not? In this assignment, we're going to be looking at some motivational strategies to help the students that remain off task in your lesson and to have a better understanding of what to do about those students. It's really important to note that sometimes students will refer to themselves as being lazy, and even teachers will refer to students as being lazy. And I want to let you know that this is a very misleading and dangerous term when it's thought as a character or personality trait. People are not born lazy, and in fact, every student that you refer to or think of being lazy actually spends many hours doing something that they want to do. They only appear lazy to you because they don't want to do what you want them to do. So I caution you from ever describing a student as lazy. From an educational psychology perspective, everyone's interested in learning if that learning environment that's constructed by you is positive, supportive, and very meaningful to them. When it's done in such a way, you'll find students becoming very motivated. And like I've always said, a motivated student is a very managed student, so you don't have to worry as much about classroom problems. So in this assignment, we have 3 steps. The first one is to look at an imaginary classroom in which there are several students listed below who have some motivational difficulties. So let's go ahead and pretend we're in 2nd grade, and we're going to click on the 2nd grade K-3 link, and we're going to see pictures of students in your imaginary classroom and their name, their gender, ethnicity, and description about them. So if we take a look at Carmela and look and see maybe one of the challenges Carmela has, and let's find Carmela. She would be under C. There's Carmela. She's a good student. She tries to be perfect in her work and becomes upset if she does not receive an A. So sometimes Carmela doesn't want to do the assignment. We would do, in step 2, we would choose 2 other students and we would describe their motivational challenges using the resources below. So we want to understand is, what do you think is Carmela's challenge? And then you would do this with 2 other students. Is it an intrinsic or extrinsic motivational problem? Does she not have her needs met by Maslow's hierarchy of needs? What do you think her goal orientation might be, or her beliefs and self-perceptions about herself in causal and attribution theory? Do you think it's just a matter of she just being anxious about school? Then, after you've described the challenges that student has, what would you do about it? So describe in detail a teaching strategy for each individual child you chose, and put that into your lesson plan. That will help motivate students like that also. So you might arrange your lesson plan like this. So you'll have your content standard and benchmark, the performance standard, and then an outline of each student. Notice you don't have to now include your entire lesson plan, just what is found above. And you can do this again through PowerPoint or other multimedia that you deem necessary to get across your point. And then let's take a look at the example real quick to get a better idea of what it's supposed to look like. It's pretty straightforward, and so you would not have to spend a large amount of time analyzing this. And so there's the first part of our area, topic, and planning, and our benchmark. And then we just have our 3 students. So this particular person chose Faith, Marcos, and Patty. Describe the motivational challenge and what they would do in their teaching strategy. And then you just submit that, and that is it.